G. And we just sustain this note, which is C sharp, and it sounds great over the A major chord. It's the major third of the A chord. Our next measure moves to D, and here's the phrase. So I'm going to start off with my fourth finger on the 10th fret of the low E string. That's the root note D. Jump to the D string now, play 7 to 9. To the B string, 7, slide back to 5. Now I'm going to hammer on 6 to 7 on the G string. And once again, 6 to 7 on the G string. Play 5 on the high E. Slide up to the 9th fret, pull off back to the 7th fret on the high E. Jump to the 9th fret of the G, finally landing on the 10th fret of the B string. And that note is A, and we're finishing off this phrase over an A major chord. It's the A with C sharp in the bass. So these two measures we just learned outline a D chord and the A over C sharp chord. And once again, together, our phrase goes like this. Now we're playing over a B minor chord. Here's the phrase. So we're going to start off on the 12th fret on the high E string, pull off to the 9th fret, and then play 10 on the B, jump to the 11th fret on the D string, 12B, 9G, hammer on 9 to 11 on the D, and at this point the song moves to an A chord, so we're going to play the note A on the 12th fret of the A string and just sustain that for the measure of A. Our next measure moves to D, and here's the phrase. So we're going to start off on the root note D, 12th fret of the D string, and then slide 10 to 12 on the B string, pull off 14 to 12 on the high E, 14B, 14G, At this point of the song, we move to an A chord with C sharp in the bass. We're going to slide up. We're going to play 17 on the B. So we've shifted positions here. After 17 on the B, 18 on the G. Then I'm going to slide into the 19th fret on the high E and come back to the 17th fret on the high E. Now for the end of the song, we have 2 chords per measure. We're going to start off by outlining a B minor sound, which will go like this. I'm just picking notes right from the B minor chord. Starting off on the 7th fret of the low E, I'm then going to play 9 on the A string, jump to the G string, play 7, back to 9 on the A string. The next chord is A over C sharp. I'm going to play 9 on the E, 12 on the A, 9G, 12A. I'm going to keep climbing up. The next chord is D. The phrase sounds like this. So I'm going to play 10 on the E, 12 on the A, 11G, back to 12 on the A string. And we climb up to E now. So I'm going to play 12 on the E, 14 on the A, 13 G, 14 on the D string. Now the song moves back to A, so I'm going to play an A note, 14th fret of the G string. Now we move to an E chord, so I'm going to play 12 on the high E, and then 13 on the G string. And that's the whole song. So let's take it from the B minor chord at the end there. Okay, a lot of notes. Let's put it in context. Here it is from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there you have our first example.